everybody, Chad the Typo Demon here at the Logan Library for a 1,000-point team tournament. I get to run 1,000 points of chaos. This is my son Logan. I call him my mini-me. Would you like to tell him what you're running?
I'm playing orcs.
He's running 1,000 points of orcs, 1,000 points of chaos. We're hoping to bring some smackdown. There's a lot of people showing up right now. Can't wait to get started, see what the pairings look like, and we'll be back to you in just a few minutes.
Alright everybody, here we are in round one. This deployment was kind of interesting because you get one table quarter, your ally gets the other table quarter, and then your opponent's set up in the remaining quarters. They actually got to set up first. We have Ron over there. He's playing Chaos. Those are his Chaos there, and there. Now, these guys actually got to infiltrate. They're part of Chad's team over here. Hey, Chad. Here's some more of his guys here infiltrating. He's got a dread up in that temple-looking area.
Now.
Oh, it's a Hellbrute. I'm sorry. I saw the dread model. I said dread. I got to get that through my head, too, man. And then he's got some demons that are actually going to be coming in. He's actually allying in the 1,000 points. So we're going to see how that works out. I thought about it, didn't want to risk it. I wanted to do my cool stuff.
I didn't even thought of that.
As you can see, Logan's got his 3 squads of boys over there. There's the battle wagon. He's all set up in his tiny little deployment zone. We got 12 by 24. I got my guys here. My oblets are all in separate squads. Corn Demon Prince, Nerdle Demon Prince. There's some more of the guys there. Logan, would you like to try and steal initiative? Kind of roll up right where the camera's pointing, right there. Nope, he rolled a 4, so we're going to let them go first, and we'll be right back at the end of their turn. Alright, everybody, at the end of Ron and Chad's turn 1, we had some guys moving up. Them guys moved over. Guys there, moving. Took shots all over the board. Killed 2 orcs there. Killed 2 guys here and put a wound on the Corn Demon Prince. Me and Logan are going to go ahead and take our turn 1. Alright, everybody mind Logan's turn 1. As you can see, Logan's getting the heck out of that corner over there. I Vector Striked here, and I don't think I did anything. I Vector Striked here and didn't do anything. I Vector Striked there and killed 1 guy. They ran. These 2 guys took shots over there and didn't do anything to that fiend. He took a shot, actually got it a crew shaken result. They took some firing shots into there, killed 1, I believe.
You did knock off 2 hull points.
Yeah, that's right. We did get 2 hull points off it, so it's down to 1. That's pretty much our turn. We're going on to Chad and Ron's turn 2. Alright, everybody into Chad and Ron's turn 2. Took some shots, put a wound here. Charged in over here, put 1 wound on the oblit, but he turned around and killed 1 demon. Everybody else whiffed each other pretty much and got some saves, and they all made it. They're all happy. They're stuck in combat. Demon Prince came down. He's now 3 wounds. The Mauler Fiend managed to get its It Will Not Die one, so it's back to 1 hull point taken off. Other than that, I think there's some shooting. Some orcs died. Some shooting at the battle wagon, and that's pretty much still sitting there. That thing came on. Vector Strike the Bloodthirster there. I think. Did he save that one? Yeah, he saved the Vector Strike. Other than that, that's it. We're going on to mine Logan's turn. Alright, everybody. End of our turn 2. As you can see, Logan's still moving orcs. The battle wagon's trucking a little bit over this way. Moving there. Tried to shoot over here. Didn't really do anything. Tried to shoot over there. I don't think I did anything there either. The Obelix got taken out here, but I took out one of his demons, so we tied yet again. The orcs managed to drop a bunch of cultists. I think a bunch of orcs dropped in the process. My Demon Prince took out the fiend over there, so that was good. That's given us first blood. I tried to Vector Strike the Helldrake, didn't manage to do it. He's a demon, so he had a 5+ invul, and he made that. I feel I'm getting Vector Striked here when it's their turn 3. We're looking for the battle wagon to explode on their turn 3 also. So going on to their turn 3. Alright, everybody, end of Chad and Ron's turn 3. I dealt a wound onto his HQ over here. He took out the Oblit, so the Oblits here, 1 dropped. As you can see, they're still locked in combat. Those guys broke through shooting. He took a wound over there. I took my last wound over here. Other than that, oh, Gaz took down the Dreadnought after it blew up the battle wagon. He's got some boys left, but not too many. And as you can see, that battle there is whittling down. So, on to our turn 3. All right, everybody into mine. Logan's turn 3. As you can see, some movement going. Over there, I managed to do 2 hull points to that Helldrake with my Demon Prince. My guys did rally. They're moving back. I lost the last oblit over here, and once again, we've tied. So, going on to their turn 4. All right, the end of me and Logan's turn 4. Go ahead. End of our turn 4. Gaz called his Wah. Some boys did make it up onto the hill. They got dropped on the floor, but Gas called his Wah, so they're still cool. I did manage to kill off another one over here. I won, but he's fearless. Big whoop. I took down the Helldrake over there. Those boys moved, and Gas and his boys are moving closer. As you can see, it looks like there's a nice fight brewing right there. Hellbrute's coming in, so we'll see what turn 5. All right, everybody into Chad and Ron's turn 5. Did some shooting there, took some of them down. They won combat here, but his demon rep rolled a 1 and it rebelled against him. Took some shooting over there and lost some. We're going on to me and Logan's turn 5. All right, everybody, end of our turn 5. Basically, we were getting time called on us. My Demon Prince, Gaz, and a boy were up on top of the hill, but they were locked in combat with these guys here. So technically, neither of us were controlling the hill. We did get first blood. We did slay both of their warlords. We did get this weird one where, let's see here, if you roll 3 1s on 3 dice, we did get that one. So basically, yeah, we had a 9 or an 8 or 9 to 5, I think it was. So we are pulling a win on this one, but not a big enough win that we were hoping for. It was a good game, Chad. Good game. You're on. We're going to get to see who we get paired up against in round 2. Good luck to you guys. All right, everybody, here we are in round 2. It's the regular long table edges versus long table edges. There will be 2 objectives in the middle. We got down here some Gas Space Marines, Mark Nerdle, Demon Prince, boys, Gaz's thing, Oblit, more boys, Oblit, boys, Demon Prince. And, oh, I missed that oblit right there. We're getting ready to see if we can, if the opponent can steal the initiative. You go ahead and roll it right in there, Sage.
Done it.
And it's a 4, so we are going to go ahead and take our turn 1. We'll be right back in just a moment. End of our turn 1. We are actually playing against a couple minors. I don't know where their parents are, so I'm not going to take the risk of videotaping them. So you're going to see a lot of the table this round, guys. Turn 1. These guys moved up. Those orcs moved up. I tried to shoot here against the Dreadnought over there. He saved it because I fired through that piece of terrain. They moved up. He tried to fire a plasma cannon, overheated, but saved it. He tried to fire his plasma cannon. It actually hit a hut. Good, guys. I'm just doing this. These guys ran up, and those guys moved up onto the hill. As you can see, there's that objective there. Their plan is to take that, and these guys' plan is to take the one right up there, that orange disc. In their deployment, there are guys in that large hut right next to the battle wagon, so we're going to see what happens as Logan passes by that. They are currently moving for their turn 1, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, end of our opponent's turn 1. Basically, they shot the Dreadnought in the upper right corner, put a wound on him, and he has come out of the sky. Other than that, they shot a few boys here, and that was about the results of their shooting. I mean, some guys did move up and move around, but we're going on to our turn. All right, everybody, end of mine and Logan's turn 2. Moved up a little here, moved up there, took some shots, killed a couple guys there. This guy took some shots, killed a couple guys. The orcs moved up, took out the assault marines. These boys moved up. The Demon Prince over there moved up and took out the Dreadnought. These guys all moved up, took some shots. Gaz and his boys got out the battle wagon, assaulted those guys who were back there. That Demon Prince took on the last cannon guys over there, and they moved up. That's pretty much our turn 2. We're going on to our opponent's turn. All right, everybody, end of our opponent's turn 2. These Space Marines actually finished up those orcs there. Gaz and the captain back there, I think he is. Something or other. Yeah, captain. they challenged each other, and they're still going there. Those came in. These came in. Other than that, we did a bunch of running, not a whole lot of shooting, or they did. No, we didn't do any running or shooting. They moved around a bit. So, all right, we're going on our turn 3. All right, everybody, into turn 3. I took my Oblitz here and fired at some Terminators. I think I did manage to wound one of them. Orcs charged in, knocked them down to 1. Demon Prince charged the guys who were here, cleared them out. Oblitz took out a couple guys here after flaming them. He has a wound though. And there's some assaults going on over there, but we tied up. Nobody did any wounds, so we're going on to our opponent's turn. All right, everybody, we're going to call the game here. Time was getting called pretty much, and at this point, my guys here are holding that objective. They're holding that objective. They're tied up there. They're tied up there. Those guys could have tied up that guy. He is just getting gang raped over here, so we're calling the game. We're taking the W on this one. It was fun playing against these guys. Couple of beginners here, so they did pretty good. I think so. Sage over here, he did good. So he's just sitting here munching. What's that?
You want to see if we can kill the Demon Prince?
Oh, if you really want to try.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, God. No, that doesn't kill me. That's good, right? Leave it to 10.
I think as long as you don't roll double 6s.
Or double 1s.
Right. So.
3 gags.
But I'd gotten 6 on top of that's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Take
10,
your
11.
your evil orc allies and crush those
okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and call this here, and we're going to get some pizza and some drinks because it's lunchtime, and we'll see what's up. All right, everybody, we're in round 3. This has got to be one of the weirder setups I've heard of. Apparently, I get a 12-inch strip in the middle of the table. I start on the table at turn 1. My opponents are going to come in on their turn 1, and my ally has to wait till turn 3 to come on, and he's coming on this way. Now my opponents, one has to set up in this half, and one has to set up in this. Yes, hello. Yes, I got Matt. What? I'm sorry, Matt, and what else?
His name's Sean.
Sean, okay. And Sean. And they're playing demons and demons. I got chaos. Logan's got his orcs. One set of demons will set up that half, one set up that half, and Logan comes on turn 3. It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I don't know where this came from. I guess we're going to go and see what's what. So we'll be back at the end of round 1. Okay, everybody. So my opponent's turn 1, which completely bizarre. I don't understand this setup one bit, I'll admit it. So basically, they deep strike back there. Couldn't do anything because they didn't see that guy through the hut. He's taken a wound off of some goofy thing he did. He took a wound over there. Lots of other shots got sent around. I lost a guy here because of them shooting. I lost a squad in there because those are flamers. And I'm just going to leave it at that. You can get what I mean by that. I'm going on to my turn 1. Let's see what happens. All right, everybody. End of my turn 1. They tried taking some shots there. Did nothing. He took a shot onto the purple guy back there. Did a wound. I charged in on the blue scribes. Nothing. I think I took a wound. Or was that from shooting? That's from shooting. Okay. Over here, I took a wound. Didn't really do anything to that thing. Oblit charged there and Oblit charged there and got overwatched. Their turn 2. All right, everybody, end of our opponent's turn 2. These flamers were flaming, and they killed off my guys here. The Oblit over here died off. We did manage to put some wounds on the guardman there, and one on the scribe back there. My turn 2. Everybody, end of our turn 2. Logan came in over there, shot up the guy who was behind his HQ. As you can see, there are. That's fine. Keep going. Keep going. As you can see, Logan brought on a crap load of orcs. I cleaned up here and over there. We're getting lots of pain brought our way as the rest of the stuff is deep striking in. You can see there's a Demon Prince there. He's bringing in some stuff here, and there's already a massive purple and black demons all over the place. So let's see what turn 3 brings. All right, everybody, end of our opponent's turn 3. They shot the crap out of the demon princes. Basically, I got a nice circle jerk over here going on them. Over there, he took a couple shots. Took out some orcs there, and there. So basically, this is our turn 3. We're going to try and retaliate. All right, everybody. So time's getting called here. I don't know. We actually calculated all the points. This was killing warlords. Warlords were worth 4. Everybody else was worth 1. We killed both of their warlords and ended up with a couple other units taken down for a total of 10 points. They got my warlord and pretty much all the rest of my units, which gave them a total of 10 points. So, good game, gentlemen.
So
thank you very much.
Got 10, they're up to 29.
And that is that. And we're getting scores calculated, and we'll be right back over Toy Soldier.
Blew me away with the attendance today. So sorry if I was a little bit running around a little bit. This is awesome. I think for these larger games, I will be looking for a full-time non-playing volunteer. Anybody wants to, please drop me an email, drop me a line. That way I can keep things running smoother, and they can be the ringer, so I can just. But I want to make sure everybody plays. I'd rather get a little bit rushed and make sure everybody gets a game in and some fun games in. Now, I hope you weren't a little bit distracted by the scenarios. I know some of them were a little bit different. Believe it or not, these are all previously Hard Boys scenarios, only slightly modified. The final mission, I know Chad was at first going, man, this is so rough, and then he ended up getting a ton of points because he didn't realize the conditions only mattered about the warlords. But that was one where in Hard Boys you had to split your force into half. Half got on the table, the other half didn't come in till later, and you had to stay alive. So they're all kind of unique. They're all kind of from GW, just adapted over a little bit. So hopefully they didn't cause us to slow down too much. And with that all, I would like to thank those people who are wearing the cool hats today, those people who came in the spirit of Christmas. And in fact, I do believe we had 4 people who spent a good chunk of the day wearing Christmas hats.
Me, but it's in my car because my head's sweating.
Where would Sarah be?
Sweetie!
She's back there. Back there.
Let me see, does she still have it on?
Yep.
It's still on her head?
No.
Yeah, it's on her head.
Okay. Reason I'm asking this question, it only matters with which plaque you guys get. Because the 2 people wearing hats all day also happen to do the best. 36-36. So, with that in mind, since they actually both have them on, you have them in your... But
he took it off my head.
I know, I saw him taking it on. There is actually no difference because guess what? This fine gentleman, even though GW may not have given us prize support and taken it all away from every tournament, he has mastered the way to make sure you still get it anyway. So you guys will be getting $25 apiece. You'll be getting $25 and a plaque. So I will first walk him up here.
I need names.
Most Holiday Spirit for bringing his son out to play this game. And at first I'd heard about, hey, I think Ed's coming out to crush everybody. He's going to run 2 lists. This young man has picked up these rules quite well. When Dad started to quiz him and did 10 or 12 questions in a row with what does the Space Marine need to hit?
3 up.
What's his armor save?
3 up.
Okay, that's all that matters, guys. If you know how to play this game, I'm sorry. For this, you may congratulate your dad and pick something off the shelf. The best holiday spirit here today.
Games Workshop merchandise. So, pick something Games Workshop.
Now, that leaves Matt and Sarah. So where's that other hat coming up here, young lady?
More, but you have to pay for the rest.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But whatever.
Doesn't count.
Is this the second?
Oh, she actually
This would be the best team, yeah.
Who's the second? They get 25 also. Okay.
All
You
right.
get 25 in Games Workshop stuff. So pick something up.
David, I know exactly.
I will once I'm able to get over there.
As soon as you get over there, there you go.
Now, I have another tie. Now, for that other tie, I've got 2 plaques. So I'm going to need everybody's help here. So you're actually going to have to vote for me. What I need to see is a show of hands. Can I get Steve and TJ to stand up?
Oh yeah, what's up, everybody?
Okay. Can I get Chad and Logan, the other father-son duo of the day? So,
Father-son duo, guys. I don't know if you know. Hey.
only minorly disturbing.
Look at the group.
That is disturbing.
Okay.
I think TJ might be the mailman's kid, really.
What I need to see is which of these teams would you say showed the most spirit today?
I'd say pool man.
Our Tyrannid Spore Pod crew or the Orc Slayers?
I gotta go with orcs.
Yeah, I gotta go with the
I love
orcs.
orcs.
Orcs and Chaos.
Okay, show of hands for Steve and TJ. All right, let me count here. I go 1, 2, 3. Steve, is your own hand raised for yourself? TJ, is your hand raised for yourself?
I'm in the back of the boat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I want to see him for Chad and Logan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Store owner.
We'll get him up here and roll dice.
All right, there you go.
You're up, Logan.
TJ, come on down. Logan, stand up to the table.
Hey, Ed, hand us a D20.
This is where it really should be decided. 2d6 for all the marbles.
Come on.
2d6 per person?
Assuming I can get a D6.
Psychic check. That's all
Okay, 2d20. I don't care.
We only need one.
Yeah, but it has to be one for you.
Well,
For these blacks right here. And the other 25 bucks, I think.
2 men enter.
Okay. 2d6 and a D2, or D6 and a D20. Okay. Just D6.
Put the 20s away.
I die gets it.
There you go. Steve,
What was that?
come on down.
Sir.
It's the fairest way in this game that you guys can do it.
Spore pod dance. Spore pod.
There's your number 3 then.
That's number 3. So you guys get 25 bucks as
Together?
yeah, together.
Yeah.
Not separately.
Yeah,
Okay. I thank you all. I've got to talk to this gentleman about a January event.
I like the tie.
And now,
thought they were doing
who
Johnstown.
here was planning the bit, was talking to me, texting me about setting up an event somewhere?
I think between Tom and I, we were.
Okay, did you get any prices?
Not that stuff.
I'll have to talk to Tom. He did all the math, and I think he left.
Okay, then just send me text on it all. Dan, what do you got?
Tom's gonna know.
Yes.
What's going on?
That's supposed to be after the beginning of the year. I will be sending something out. Now, fantasy. Who here is interested in the fantasy event come January?
What's the event? I need to play fantasy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got over a dozen.
What's happening?
January will be fantasy, 1,500 points a person, or do we want to do fantasy team? Would that get more people involved?
How about 1,000 points a person?
What's that? Is that a big no?
Yeah, no team.
Okay,
I think we should do teams.
1,500 points a person sound good for fantasy?
Is there gonna be like different brackets? Because I'm god awful.
Because I'm gone.
Yes, if we have the severe crowd and we have the beginners, we will split it up like we have done it past for
3
40K.
games under my belt.
I have one, but I destroyed, so I'm not...
Now, the next 40K event, I was going to go back to doing a singles event. Do we want to do small point cost so we have easier, quicker games? Or do you want to go the largest that we can do to get it in comfortably?
I think we should do 1999.
No. I will not go over 1,500 so we can have relaxed rounds.
I think 1,500.
I can do 750 to 1250 and we've actually fit in 4 rounds comfortably before, or we can do 1,500 at 3 rounds.
15 at 3.
But I want to make sure that we don't have the rush. I hate rushing you guys out, but I want to give you time to play.
Is there anywhere else we can play? Gives us longer.
Well,
Not yet.
not yet.
In 750, I run one.
Now that is going to be changing. We do hope to have other events.
After the first year.
After the first year, we may have a new venue.
That don't have answers yet. You do this all the time.
He's a teenager.
If we can do it, how many people are able to start earlier?
Yeah, earlier than 9. Where would we
I have
go?
a car. I can start like way before.
Because doesn't the Y open at 7? If we would go there? Oh, okay.
But we'll talk about that later.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to get an idea. Ladies and gentlemen, now, hey, those of you who live out my way, if you're not too tired, there is a game and beer for those of you old enough for the beer.
I'm in.
Otherwise, you have to have milk or, tea or something. But I'm out the whole Sopple way. I just finished up my game room. I've got 3 tables ready to rock. But Daddy needs a beer.
Yeah.